Hey, welcome back. We are in Psalms 51. Today we are going to be doing verses 12 and 13. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, so that sinners will turn back to you. I think this is really cool because David's like, hey, when you do this, this is what I'm going to do in response. So let's start at the beginning. He says, restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. I think it's really cool because I feel like we've all said that, like, God, like, restore in me just like the realization of what you've actually done for me. Like, let me see that joy again. Nothing equals that moment when we can just sense the return of joy from knowing the salvation that God has given us. It's just something inside of us that we can feel well up and just bubble out. And that's what this next verse says. He's like, restore to me that joy. Like, I want to feel that jolt of electricity through my body, and then give me the willing spirit. Like, I don't want to stand against you. I don't want to be in your way. Like, I want to work with you, but I need you to sustain me. And when we do this, when we partner together, then I will teach transgressors your ways, and so that sinners will turn back to you. When we experience that, there is something inside of us that just says, you can't keep this to yourself. You have to tell people. You have to tell all the people. Like, everyone needs to know about this. When you've got that joy and it literally just pours out of you. And it's so beautiful. That is just the working of the Holy Spirit. But that salvation, just that when we grasp it and we get it, like, we actually, like, not fully understand, but we get it in the way that us humans can understand. We just literally cannot keep it to ourselves. A quick story. I have a friend who had a radical encounter with Jesus, and she went from doing witchcraft and all of those sorts of things, literally, to Jesus getting a hold of her and completely transforming her life. She has not stopped talking about Jesus since. It literally just pours out of her. And it is the most sincere and authentic, transparent, just proclamation of how good God is. And it is exactly what David is talking about in these verses. When we've gone through that transformation, we don't have any other option but to talk about it and to help others who are on the other side, who haven't gotten there yet, to experience it, because it is so good. So as we experience that, whether we have or have not in our journey yet, may we be like David. We're like, God, like, give me that joy, like, restore that to me. Help me to take that and help others who are far from you realize that they need this and exactly what they are going to gain. They might lose the world. They might lose those old friends. They might lose the things that they thought they loved, but what they will gain is so much better. This is part of the Great Commission. Like, God sends us out to tell others. And it's nothing we have to do. It is the Holy Spirit working inside of us, and that joy just bubbling over and pouring out on all those that we are around. So I pray that you can have that joy and that just outpouring of God's love and mercy, so that you can share that with others and do exactly what David was asking God to do for him all those years ago in Psalm 51.